Live, Rich.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, I look like my mic. There we go. There we go. There we go. What's going on? How y'all doing? Man, I already know the elevator y'all want to know. First of all, I'm just gonna say this. Pastor Thelkel was right. He shouldn't have brought it up. It didn't really have nothing to do with the court case. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I may give y'all full details because I still got a lot of phone calls to answer. Because I didn't answer none, but I did answer one, and it was the it was I feel that no matter what happens on the other one, it was the most important one to answer. So uh, I'm gonna holler at y'all for a little while, then I'm gonna check into the AC Dooming show. I gotta listen to him. He been on for 3 minutes now on 1420. So and y'all got that all that radio 1420. Y'all go on and tune into that and listen to that show. I'm quite sure he has some information that y'all probably would need to hear. Um, yeah, but as far as that Pastor Telltale show, overall, I think it was good, but you know, I ain't finna let nobody, screw the way I move up, scrutinize the way I move, past or present. You know, I can scrutinize past movements of people, but I feel like I try to keep my reputation. I try to do the things that I expect done. I really believe, like a lot of people know way more of the Bible than I do. 'Cause like I said, from what I learned about the Bible is, no matter what your view is, there's passages in there that you can pull up that can uh, certify your point of view. And I feel the same way as a lot, but it's a lot of half truths being told. Um, it's like my boy just said, like you don't really see how I even socialize with certain people in there, but you got to, because you gotta find something that you agree and try to get victory, um, and not let what you don't agree on stop you from getting the victory on what you agree on. Now you know you got terrible time. You can stop barking now. So I'm ready. I'm just finna concentrate on 6 o'clock 8-1 no news media live Flint voices. So I'm just concentrating on that and getting ready for that today. Round one with these dogs is over with. Gonna chill around here till round two, and they act like they want one and a half. So anyway, y'all, peace out. I'll probably make a couple more spot videos trying to let people know what's going on today at 6 o'clock. We're gonna be letting people know about our upcoming Flint Voices show. We're gonna talk about all of our past shows, especially that one with Dennis Pfeiffer, councilman from the 7th Ward. Um, one thing I gotta say
No, you mean
about
Councilman from the eighth ward, Rich. You said seven.
from the eighth councilman from the 8th Ward, my bad. One thing I gotta say about everybody. It's a lot of things going on. Um, it's a lot of people focusing on a lot of different issues because it's a lot of different issues. Y'all got to remember this. It's been 8 years since we've been able to drink water straight from the tap in Flint, Michigan. It's been 8 years. So a whole lot of new issues have came up within those 8 years. And a whole lot of more issues are going to come up before water in Flint, Michigan is tap drinkable. And That's a lived fact. That's a lived fact. That's a living fact. Uh, so everybody can't be on everything. And I ain't gonna bash nobody that ain't doing or attacking an issue that I'm attacking when they're attacking another issue. I ain't gonna bash nobody that ain't attacking my issue, but they also ain't attacking me and let me do my thing. I ain't gonna do that. We gonna go straight to Mayor Neely. When people make accusations as strong and as multiple as they are doing and have doing, been doing, going to do, to defend them, just put out evidence showing that where they say was wrong. Like they say he didn't stand up with the water warriors. Put out evidence showing he stood up with the water warriors. They say he didn't participate in these court trials. Show evidence that he participated in these trials. They say bad things about him in the settlement. Show some good things about him in the settlement. That's what I'm saying, but y'all don't do that. Y'all attack people. Y'all talk about their mamas, talk about they got habits, just do all kinds of crazy stuff. Just make statements backing up the person that you're backing up or taking up for, or however, whatever you want to call it. Just make statements about it. Because one thing for sure is everything I say is based off of seed and common sense. It's common sense. When I say Karen Weaver was a better mayor than Sheldon Neely, then I bring up she got in office, it was $15 million deficit. When she left office, it was $24 million surplus. That's in writing. Sheldon Neely got in office, it was $24 million surplus. His last budget that he put towards the council is damn near 17 million. So there you go to writing. That's if you think that he is a better mayor, then you need to put something out there, make a statement that's showing that he is better. But don't talk about me, my mama, and all of this other stuff because I said that and I feel this way. You know, when I say a real friend tell his friend when he's wrong. And a real friend, when told that they're wrong, listen.
Rich Becky Brown said basically who you talking about, and Cynthia Hayes said good morning.
I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about everybody. I'm just, some people are like me. Some people are like these people that I'm talking about. But I'm talking about everybody.
Well, what Chris Caleb just said, every mayor complicit in the money going downtown.
That's another statement that can't nobody really write. I mean, look at the city. That's proof. He ain't lying. They need to show some proof where because they gonna have to show because it's physical proof of what Chris Cato just said. It's physical proof. It's dots. They always throw dots like Lear, but they don't wanna talk about the fact that the city of Flint right now ain't trying to fight for some of those battery contracts. Yeah, they're giving away huge, good contracts for the future. Yes, and right now. And Flint ain't even trying to get they not even telling Flint no. Flint ain't even putting our name in the hat to be told no. Hey, what did Becky Brown just say?
Hold on, I had to unmute myself. She said Mayor Weaver was trying to balance that idea.
Them batteries?
Yes, of the money going downtown. What I guess the
Man, but
question
yeah,
what Chris Caleb said.
she was fighting, but the proof is we got Lear under her. So that was a
No,
plus.
Rich, Becky talking about the money. She said about the money when Chris said, I guess she said to every mayor was complicit, the money going downtown. That's what she's saying. Mayor Weaver was trying to balance that idea.
It is a hard balance, and it's a hard balance to do when everybody that's spending the money is downtown based. You got your DDA, you got your Capitol Theater, you got your Whiting, you got uh that Central Project, you got your Mott Community, your Flint Culture Center, FCC, that's very similar to the MCC. Um, you got that hotel down there that got that 50-year abatement. So you still got way more than, like I say, they sprinkle a little bit at Burston and they sprinkle a little bit at the McCree Theater and they do a little cleanups and they building us our apartments. And it's clear like what Chris Caleb said is it's a machine towards uh building up downtown, and it's not just a Flint problem. Everywhere you go downtown look better, and then as soon as you get out of the downtown area, it start looking horrible.
Well, Becky Brown said the culture center is not downtown. And she said
Yeah,
not
but
everything is down.
is in that area that is all of it is in that area that they trying to look good. It's all of that is basically even that state park that they put in back. If you really look at that, and that's expanding because that's almost touching Atwood. So yeah, it's all in that area. Not specifically that name, but that area. They all touching if you really look at it. It's like a expanding circle. That's all I'm saying. It's just an expanding circle, but it's basically all downtown. And then you got your big gaps, and then you got bursts. Then you got another gap. Then you have the McCree Theater. And you always have your little outside businesses on Door Highway. They always been there.
Well, Cynthia Hayes said she really thought the mayor was going to try and bid on them battery contracts for the city.
She know more than I know, cause I think that would be something that he would have gladly put in the media. He put a lot of stuff in the media. That would have been something he would have gladly said on the Sam Riddle show. So she know more than I know. Especially it's election time. You ain't fighting to bring you ain't fighting to bring the future to Flint. You ain't fighting that. That's the beginning of rebuilding. That's the answer to those 600 houses. That's the answer to turning back the hands of time with this master plan. That's the answer to the question of who's going to take care of these houses if we give them the Flint resident. That can be the beginning of all that. You can build some of these houses up, and as an incentive for a qualified or good person to move into Flint and work at that plant, that they take on the contract to move in one of these houses because they're going to need housing since we got the problem of Flint people don't want to work. So if Flint people don't want to work, so they say, then people coming. We build a battery plant. People coming just like they did back in the day before I was born. They travel from all over to come down here and work at GM and build a good life for themselves. So they say things turn around. That could be a turnaround, but ain't nobody fighting for the turnaround. They're just, and then I'm just being honest. All of the places that I know that has got these contracts don't need them. It's like the rich getting richer, but by cities like us not getting them, because we're not the only poor city that could really benefit from that in the state of Michigan. That's why I say we need to fight. Saginaw need it. Detroit got a couple of bad spots, but they're going to give it to the rich spots that don't need it. Ben Harbor need it. Grand Rapids got places that need it. You see what I'm saying? Cities that need it. But so if they all fight, they all can't get it. But at least Flint need to say they put our name in the hat. And then we need to continue to put our name in the hat. And then hopefully people won't just keep going to these places that just making old money. You know what I'm saying? Creating old money. That's all they're doing. And we ain't even spending. We spending money from 1970. You see what I'm saying? Versus a city of Flint that's $17 million in the hole. We could use all of that revenue. We can use those homeowners. We can use those people supporting our local stores. It's a whole lot. You know, you got a new grocery store coming here. And it's like, really, to be honest, we need to export. Those batteries are export. They're not dependent on residents of Flint to buy those batteries to make that plant go, just like all of those trucks that are piled up off Industrial Street. They're going to leave Flint, but they're going to bring money back in. I think it may be that's just a place that they got them trucks parked at. But we need export, like that grocery store, which is a good grocery store, but it's dependent on Flint people to keep it going. It's dependent on people that's already scrapping to do everything, including pay an outrageous water bill for water that they can't drink out of the sink to support. Just like these food trucks, they're dependent on Flint people to stop and support. Just like these people that come up with these nice t-shirts, Flint people, which we can take that and turn it into an export. I think we need to look into that. We need to look into promote more of our artists, maybe building a couple of record companies, real record companies or something like that, to where they can make money, bring their music out of Flint. We need to, maybe think of, I'm going to keep that to myself because the time is coming. But we really need to concentrate on bringing money into the city of Flint, not take money out. That's what we need to concentrate on. A lot of these ARAL stores are totally dependent on us, people without cars. So we need to do something about that. People that are rent. People whose families have never owned. People that are getting assistance. So we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of issues. And we don't need to be attacking nobody because they ain't on the same issue with you. And they ain't as hard on the issue as you are. Because you ain't as hard on every issue as you need to be. No one can be as hard on every issue that they have something against. Some people can be against something and can't even say that they are against it. So it's a lot going on. But anyway, I'll be hollering at y'all later on. But for sure, we're going live at 6 o'clock exactly. Peace out. This is Rich Jones. Y'all have a nice day until we meet.